Welcome back. It's Friday, June 12th, 2026. I'm Evelyn. Wall Street is about to make history tomorrow, but this isn't just your standard bell-ringing ceremony. This is a financial black hole. It is about to suck up all the liquidity in the market. Elon Musk's SpaceX is finally going public. The ticker is SPCX. The price is locked at $135 a share. There are absolutely no negotiations. This IPO will raise $75 billion in one breath. It pushes the company to a massive $1.75 trillion valuation. That easily crushes the record set by Alibaba and Saudi Aramco. It is the biggest capital party in human history. You think you are just buying a few reusable rockets? No. You are buying a global monopoly with Starlink. You are buying social influence with X. And you are buying serious artificial intelligence ambitions with XAI. The gray market price is already hitting $168. That is a 25% premium. The suits on Wall Street are staring at their screens right now. They are bracing for a massive wave. Right before this mega IPO, the global market did a crazy flip. We had dark clouds over the Middle East, but President Trump suddenly called off scheduled strikes on Iran. The market instantly rocketed. The Dow surged 930 points. The Nasdaq had its best day in 2 months. Semiconductor stocks exploded like fireworks. But behind this happy peace rally, smart money is moving fast. Fund managers are quietly taking their profits. They are selling their winners and hoarding cash. Why? Because the SpaceX cash monster is landing tomorrow. There is only so much money to go around. When everyone tries to board Musk's spaceship, liquidity for other tech stocks will vanish. It is a massive game of musical chairs, and the music is about to stop. Here is the wildest part of this IPO. Musk left an unprecedented backdoor open for retail investors. Usually, mutual funds and sovereign wealth funds eat up these top IPOs. Middle Eastern royals threw $1 billion just to get in line. But Musk forced 20% to 30% of this massive deal onto retail platforms. It sounds beautiful, but financial veteran Jim Cramer issued a brutal warning. He says the IPO market is like Goldilocks and the Three Bears. Too cold, it breaks. Too hot, it spikes and crashes. But tomorrow, we might meet the fourth bear, a bear that will completely melt your face off. Millions of hardcore fans who have never bought a single stock will hit the market buy button tomorrow morning. They don't care about the price. When those blind orders hit like missiles, SpaceX might briefly surpass Nvidia's market cap in the first few minutes of trading. So, what actually supports this insane nearly $2 trillion price tag? The answer hides in the extreme bottleneck of AI infrastructure. If you watch the tech sector, you know the biggest AI killer right now is not compute. It is power. Energy experts are screaming that our power grids simply cannot handle these massive data centers. Local protests are happening everywhere. Nobody wants a thirsty, power-hungry monster draining their local water supply. Musk's solution is absolute madness and pure romance. He wants to put AI data centers in space. In orbit, there is no gravity and no night. Solar energy is infinite. SpaceX is building a first-of-its-kind orbital AI network. This is not just for Mars. This is to bypass Earth's energy limits entirely. No wonder Goldman Sachs predicts their AI revenue will multiply by 100 by 2030. Of course, this party has its loud skeptics. Look at SpaceX through a traditional finance lens, and it is a disaster. Revenue hit $18.6 billion last year, but net losses were nearly $5 billion. Morningstar just threw cold water on the hype. They calculate the fair value at $63. That is less than half the $135 IPO price. Short seller Jim Chanos mocked it directly. He calls it an IPO built entirely on hopes and dreams. Investors aren't buying fundamentals. They are buying Musk's halo. With a price-to-sales ratio of 92, it is the most expensive top 10 company globally. But valuing Musk with traditional PE ratios is a mistake. Scott Painter, an early PayPal guy, nailed it. Musk does not care about Wall Street earnings seasons. He operates strictly on first principles. How do you value a company making us a multi-planetary species? You are not buying a stable, profit-making factory. You are buying the exclusive toll road to humanity's future expansion. Let's stay clear-headed in this extreme frenzy. History always rhymes. Remember the Coinbase listing back in 2021? Bitcoin hit the absolute top that exact day, then violently crashed in half. Remember the Palm IPO in 2000? Or the Rivian hype? These liquidity-sucking mega IPOs often mark a temporary market top. Tomorrow, when that opening bell rings, Goldman Sachs and Morgan Stanley face a brutal control game. They have to walk a razor-thin tightrope. They are trapped between massive retail buying and limited institutional selling. If you are getting in, buckle up. This will absolutely not be a smooth flight. But no matter how tomorrow's capital drama ends, the gravity of Wall Street has been permanently changed. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you next time.